Hello there, this is Lame Old Ben, onward to more Alan Wake's American Nightmare of Doom. Going to continue the story. Yep, there's a save thing on the hard drive in my netbook of Doom. Doom, 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 da doomly doom. Alright, oh wonderful, a truck moving on its own, so we need to enter the projector building of Doom. Alright, let's get this party started. Oh, yep, we have the towers to deal with, right? So I think...
That's the security system? I guess it was too much to hope for an alarm and a fat rent-a-car.
Oh, what the heck. Oh, my computer's acting up. Wonderful, wonderful. There's that anyway. Where's the next batch of crap? Something like over here, right? Alright. I've seen Veritas 399 do this. Some flashbangs would be nice. Would be nice. Okay, finally. Just barely got it before losing all my health. Yay! Cool, cool. Wonderful. Okay, doesn't really matter, but let's save here. So at least we'll have that progress not lost if my computer crashes. And I'm really hoping that when it did that buzzing noise, that I don't know if that's able to be heard on this annoying... well, it probably was, but it's just like it started pausing and it's like, no, please, no. Don't mess up. Ah, well. Onward to the joy. Oh, we have a paper somewhere here. Is it in the trunk of the car of Doom here? Yep, it is. Okay. Come on. There we go. Function F5. What really matters...
It's been 2 years since I came here. Being that long without Alice breaks my heart. And I know it broke hers. I know she thinks I'm dead. How could I blame her for that? It would be a crime to pretend that she owes me anything. She took all the stupid, self-indulgent bullshit I brought into her life and still stood by me. Still loved me. It's no betrayal. But I'm a better person now than I used to be. I want to be that person with her.
Yeah, it would be nice. Would be nice. But then you find she's moved on to Robert Norton or something, right? Then you have to fight an entire moon.
The Champion of Light can feel the fragment of the signal in his pocket. The weapon that can change what will be. It's incomplete, but it's all he has.
Alright, so, F to check manuscript. It was late at night, the summer was almost over. Alright. So can we interact with this yet? Nope. That has to be way later in the game. Spoilers. But we can turn some things, right? Nope, we can't turn that to be facing that yet. Let's see, anything here that we can gather while we're here? So yeah, it won't let you cheese the game per se. Change date. Late at night, somewhere's almost over. There's a video game thing. And I think there's also something that's supposed to be done here eventually. I think maybe just placing the roll. Yeah, I don't know. Is there a fan or something we're supposed to activate? I think in Veritas 399's gameplay he had a fan that was activated somewhere. Oh yeah, late at night, right, okay. Here we go, and the shadows invade again, yay.
Oh, hell, this isn't going right.
Yeah, that happens. Time to go back in time.
You've
aren't you
been up
chuckles?
to something, haven't you? Too bad it's not gonna do any good. I'm a better you than you ever will be, and I've got
That's inaccurate.
all the time in the world. Everything you've got's going to be mine. Your life. Your wife! What are you gonna do about it? The sun's never coming up now. I can keep this up forever. Show yourself! Whatever you say, buddy.
Yeah, that's annoying, right? So we're back in time again. I think since I didn't take that long to get the projector thing done, I'm gonna do the beginning portion of this again.
The rush of darkness is unstoppable. Time itself twists and tears, sweeping the champion of light back with its dark currents.
Yep.
Again, he enters the world, but now he sees the trap for what it is. A maze that loops back into itself.
I'm here again. They sent me back.
Cabin of Doom. Can we go into the lake? That would be brilliant. Wow, it's sinking. Well, that sucks. Let's see, is that a page? Yay! We have a page. Let's see what it says. The Spectre
In
of
Bright
Doom.
Falls, I was constantly under attack by birds that were more shadow
crap.
than flesh and feathers. But this is an evolution. Some of the Taken were actually capable of turning into a flock of birds to escape my attacks, and turning back into human form to make surprise attacks.
Ah, well, at least they aren't actually birds. That'd be sad. Okay. I don't like the idea of birds getting harmed. That shouldn't be a thing. Especially not little birds. Yeah, it's funny, like all those nature things, rescues, they mostly are for protecting predators rather than actual little helpless birds. And, you know, it's depressing too, right after like bringing a bird to one of these shelters, having the attendant there, who's, I'm thinking an ISTJ because like me, they have no chill with saying things that are emotionally annoying to others that are FE typed or whatever, or contradictory FI, in my case I'd presume anyway. And it's like they said, oh, if they're not gonna be lived, we just kill them. And it's like, what the heck? What? They didn't say how, although I guess they'd probably feed it to their stupid raptors. But it's like, I don't like birds of prey. But whatever though.
Oh, not birds again. What the hell?
Well, there goes one of them anyway. Oh, no, it didn't. Alright, there's those. The not birds. Which I think I like this better than in the first game, where it's like they seem to be possessed birds rather than taken the shapeshifter things. Oh, we have a page here or something. Well, of course it's a page, it's a question mark. They should just have like a manuscript icon rather than a question mark. Ah, the joy. You know what's funny is a lot of my relatives are leaving Facebook just because the guy's not being on their side anymore. It's like whatever, or pretending not to be, whatever.
I'm trapped in the darkness. He has started appearing to me. Mr. He can travel back into the world effortlessly, and he loves to rub my face in it. At first, he was just an echo in the darkness, a flicker beyond the edge of my vision. Now he started showing himself, getting bolder all the time, telling me what a great time he's having in the world while I'm stuck here, and what he plans to do, especially to Alice. All the moves I have left are dangerous and desperate. I have no choice. I have to hunt him.
Bring him to doom. Yep. So what personality type is Alan Wake? Because his doppelganger sure seems like maybe ESFP or ESTP. But is Alan Wake an INTJ or ISTJ? Or something else? Alright, fake birds. Come on. Got some fake millet for you here. Want some free doom? We got some free doom seeds. Where'd the pages go? There's a shoddy, as useful as those are. I'd rather keep the carbine. It said... the page. Ah, there it is. Okay. My best friend.
I don't make friends easily.
Nope. I don't
I know
either.
plenty of people, but I don't let most of them close. I've known Barry Wheeler ever since we were little boys. We had the time of our lives. I'd get us in trouble, and he'd talk us out of it. Things haven't changed that much now that we're grown-ups. He's the most loyal and dependable person I've ever met, and all the things that count anyway. You could call him a weasel, and you wouldn't be entirely wrong. You could call him a clown, and I would reluctantly agree. But he has never let me down.
Yep. He gets along with his friend there who's an ENFP. Alice, however, she seems more like an ESFJ, which the ideal match type for ESFJs are ISTPs. Not that everyone gets their ideal match. They just get whoever is most probable within their realm who actually wants them rather than just wants to use them up and discard them as soon as they're no longer necessary. So yeah, that's always fun. We already got the SMG. Why would I need to unlock it again?
Emma? You here?
Do we have a thing here? It's showing there's a thing here. Pick up a what? Flashbang. Awesome. So now we have another Poppy Boom thing. Ah, it's in one of the doors here. Okay, time to talk to Emma. See how she also may or may not be doing. Let's get some more ammo before we go out, though. Alright, here's Emma.
Wow, it is you. I guess all of it really happened.
You remember me?
Kind of. I felt weird all day, like I could almost remember a dream I had, and then, just before sunset, I remembered the page.
Yeah. I'm going to have to go get those things again.
Not all of them. I went out and got them. Well, most of them. I felt stupid at first, but then it was getting dark, and those things started showing up, and one of them made off with the battery. It ran into the railroad tunnel. There was no way I was gonna follow him in there. Sorry.
It's good you didn't. You should be careful. I mean, really careful.
Yeah, I kinda remember something. Something bad happened to me, didn't it?
Forget it. It doesn't have to happen again, okay? Just do what I say.
Yeah, okay. God, this is too weird. Am I going crazy here? Just go get that battery.
Try to stay calm. You're perfectly sane. We're caught in a time loop. That's why this is happening again.
I believe you. God, I feel like I might just lose it any second now. How come you're not freaking out over this?
Because on my personal weird shit-o-meter, this just doesn't rate.
Look, I know something happened to me before...
You're gonna be okay. If you just keep cool, okay? Thanks for getting this stuff for me. It's a big help.
I hope so. Are you gonna make everything blow up at the oil field again?
I have to.
Well, whatever the hell else you might be, at least you're not boring.
Alright, onward to the joy of getting the battery. And maybe getting more stuff to bring
Just the
Doom.
battery. That'll save time.
Let's see, can we get whatever's over here? And of course the one jerk is gonna be trying to talk and be all jerk-like, which is what he does. So let's see, Night Springs, the cult TV show.
Night Springs doesn't exist. It's a fictional town from the TV show I used to work on. It was Any Place USA, a place we used as a backdrop for whatever strange story we had that week. One of the stories I wrote for the show involved a man, the champion of light, fighting his evil double, the Herald of Darkness. It was something I'd written back in the real world, something I had a link to, a framework I could build on. I had adapted it into a new story. This story.
So will they exist afterward though? And this should be another thing by the jerk man, talking about how horrible he is.
Okay. So this chick just came up to me and said she's my biggest fan. I know. They all say that, right? And she's giving me the eye. So I make a couple of moves, we have a couple of drinks, and then things start happening. But I say I have to go to the bathroom first. Uh-oh, right? She's got no idea. Watch this. This is gonna be priceless.
That's not. You can play the game and watch it yourself. Alright, function F5. Night Springs,
Now
Arizona.
Night Springs is in Arizona, although not for long. It's in Arizona because whatever the town that has become Night Springs is really called is located near one of the thin, worn places in the world where dreams and reality flow together and life is always a little strange. Perfect analogy for Night Springs. I can't return to the real world. I've tried, but I'm operating on dream logic, forcing the door open a crack so I can slip through. I can enter the strange little town of Night Springs. All I did was put it in Arizona for one night.
Yay. Alright. So battery in a Cave of Doom area of Doom. I don't know, I need to figure out different words to use other than Doom. But pretty much everything is always Doom.
Well, this should be perfectly safe.
Yeah, it's a thing that won't have poltergeist caving it in. That's for sure. Oh look, there's a car that won't be thrown at me. Alright, well, how'd it get there and did it give everyone carbon monoxide? Doom. Doom da doom doom doom. Extra crunchy, extra crispy doom. Alrighty, alrighty. Here we go. What was that? Is that a space hamster? Well, battery at least already.
Now I just need her to charge this up.
Come on, get out of my sight. Oh, come on. Really? All these things. So Doom. Come on. Dang it. My word. Freaking spiders. Freaking spiders. I sat down beside her. Stay back. We need to get the freaking Starship Troopers. Oh, come on. Good grief. What is this? Australia? Where's the nearest light? Here we go. Get to the TARDIS. To the TARDIS. Da, 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 da. Let's see, anything else here? At least we've saved. Will the spiders still flow over here though? That's an annoyance if they do. We're out of the boom things though because I wasted them. I wish I had the flares rather than the flashbangs. The flashbangs aren't as useful as the flares in my opinion anyway.
Found the battery.
Okay, I'll charge it. Here. Try not to get killed.
Okay. I'm gonna take care of this. Try to stay calm.
Look, what if you stay here with me, please?
I'm sorry, but if I don't deal with this, no one else will.
Yeah, I guess. It's just that this is getting really creepy. I believe this is real, but I don't understand any of it. I'm getting scared. I can't believe you're so calm.
I get scared, but I've had a lot of time to get used to it. That helps. The guy who looks like me is the reason this is happening. I caught up with him, but he swept me back here.
Back in time.
Yeah, it's a trap. We'll be doing this forever unless I can break out of it.
How are you gonna do that?
I'm working on it. I came prepared, but things got kind of scrambled when I arrived. I'm tracking down the things I need.
Yeah, well, feel free to climb back into your DeLorean or whatever it is you do.
Well, if I had a DeLorean, you could at least help fix it. But yeah, probably would need a lot of fixing. Anyway, take care. I'm gonna stop here. See if we can get the other stuff done next time, which I found out the song is a copyrighted song, so well, it's not like I ever earned money on this glorious site anyway. Take care and try again to not go crazy.